body workout. And guess what? We're gonna jump right into it. So if you're watching the replay, let's get ready. We're gonna get warmed up. If you're watching live, hopefully you'll be able to catch up. But we're just gonna start with a warm up right now. My hands are up, just bouncing up and down in my normal orthodox stance. Once you tune in, once you start watching, let me know that you're watching so I can have some interactions with y'all, where you're watching from and that kind of stuff. But right now I'm just bouncing back and forth. My hands are up, back foot, lead foot. Just getting the body moving, the heart rate up before we get into the 10-minute circuit that I've got created for you today. You can shake your arms out a little bit. All right, where you all watching from, you know? So now we're gonna do back and then jab cross. So back and forth, jab cross, hopping, back and forth, jab cross, boom. Hopping, back and forth, jab cross. On your own time, on your own pace. If you're watching this live, we're just getting warmed up right now. If you're watching this as a replay, follow along, try to keep your elbows nice and tight, light on your feet, hands are up. It's gonna be a ton of fun. We're just getting warmed up now. So this is a little sample of what a workout is gonna look like inside the Fighter's Body membership, which is now open, right? So it's like a little crash course, okay? And then we're gonna switch stances. We're gonna bounce back and forth in our opposite stance. So now I'm southpaw. So my lead foot is my right, my rear foot is my left, bouncing back and forth. What's up? Who's watching? Who's watching? Hands up, chin tucked, stay nice and light. McGregor style. All right. All right. It's getting the heart rate up, getting the body moving. You can shake your arms out a little bit. If you're watching live, I dare you, I challenge you to do this with me. I don't care where you are. It's Saturday night. If you're at the club, getting crazy, let's start throwing some hands. Blah, blah. So start throwing the jab cross. Ready? Jab cross, then bouncing back and forth. Then jab cross. Make sure when you jab and you cross, your feet are planted. Jab cross. Boom. I see a lot of comments popping up. Awesome. Love the feedback already. Love that you guys are watching. Jab cross. Boom. Bouncing back and forth. A couple more times. Jab cross. Rotating the shoulders. Keeping those punches nice and straight. And bring them right back to your face. Ready? One more. Jab cross. All right. Big inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up one more time. Good. Grab your left wrist and pull it towards the right. You're probably doing the opposite I'm doing right now, but it's all good. Then twist the other way. And go across the body. Oh, I don't know if it could hurt my back crack, but definitely just cracked. Opposite way. Let's just do some arm circles backwards. All right. Who's actually doing this with me right now? I know you can't like type and do this at the same time, but I can because I have ninja skills. I have Jedi skills. It has nothing to do with my assistant in the background, but it just has to do with my mind, the power of the mind, yo. Bring your arms forward. All right, open them up. The real question is, are you gonna be able to keep up with me? Are you gonna be able to keep up with the Muay Thai guy? I don't know. Switch side to side. We're just getting warmed up right now. Before every Fighter's Body workout inside the membership, I'm leading you towards a little warm up. I'm gonna bend at the hips, make sure that I don't get laggy. Boom. All right, we're gonna stand up. You're gonna balance on one leg and make some leg circles. Loosen up those hips. Boom. Try to stay nice and balanced. Other direction. Look at that Karate Kid balance. What's up? What you got? Other side. Make sure when you balance, all your weight is on this post leg, right? So make sure the center of gravity, your head, is right above this post leg. Then it helps if you just look in one spot. You start to look around and everything, like I just did. It's a little bit harder to keep balance. Other direction. All right. Shake the arms out a little bit. Let's bring the knee up into the chest. You can rotate the ankle around a little bit. Other leg into the chest. Rotate around a little bit. Bring it behind you. Keep those knees close together. Shoulders back, chest forward. Big deep breaths. Catch your breath. Slow your heart rate down while keeping it kind of up, you know. But just want to be catching your breath. That's the main thing. Don't lose sight of your breath. All right. Now we're just going to be in a fight stance again. Now we're just going to work on a little bit of a Sanchez switch to finish up our warm-up. So the Sanchez switch is you're going to do 3 switches. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to be in your opposite stance. Then you're going to throw a jab cross. Then you're going to switch 3 more times. 1, 2, 3, jab cross. And then switch. 1, 2, 3, jab cross. So this way you're going to get comfortable throwing a jab cross. Can't even talk. Jab cross in both stances. And you're also going to work on your fast feet and good switches too, okay? So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, jab cross. 1, 2, 3, jab cross. Bam, bam, bam. 2, 3. We'll do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Big deep breath in. Killing it. All right. We're going to get into a 10-minute circuit now. Hopefully I can remember what the hell I'm doing. But hopefully we got enough people watching, ready to crush this. I just got to put the interval timer on. All right. So the first break, I'm going to need to like run up to the camera and see what I'm doing every time. But we're going to just do jab, cross, check to warm up, right? The first minute. And then we're going to go into a lunge to knee for 30 seconds on each side, okay? So in 10 seconds, we're going to get started. Just a jab, cross, check. So stretch your arms out, bounce around a little bit. Get your mind right. Hands up, fight stance, and let's go. So jab, cross, and then check, and then move around, right? Jab, cross, and check. Making sure your chin is tucked. When you're throwing this jab cross, your chin is behind your shoulders, and your hands are coming right back to your face. Jab, cross, check. Nice solid check. Make sure the check is at an outside degree angle, a 45-degree angle. If you bring your check straight up, the kick is still going to come around. You need to block with your shin, right? So jab, cross, check. Jab, cross, check. Good balance, good control. Jab, cross, check. I point my toes up when I check. Some people point them down. It's up to you. Just make sure it's intentional, whatever you do. Jab, cross, check. Full extension on those punches. No T-Rex arms, right? Jab, cross, full extension, check. Jab, cross, check. One more. Jab, cross, and check. All right, we're going to get down to a lunge. Go lunge to knee. Lunge to knee. So obviously, you want to bring your knee as close to the ground as you can without it touching. Then you want to be throwing like a good, powerful knee, really driving your hip forward. So I don't want you just to lift your knee up like this, right? That's not focusing on Muay Thai. I want you to drive that knee forward. Focus on your hand positioning as well. Focus on your balance. Don't look like an asshole on live internet TV. All right, switch sides. 30 seconds on this side. Boom. So lunge, teep, or this is a knee. Lunge, knee. Make sure your foot is flexed while you're throwing the knee. You can have your foot planted. So this way you have good balance, or you can come up on the ball of your foot. It's going to be a little bit more challenging that way though. 10 seconds. One hand is up. One hand is swinging down. Your chin is nice and tucked, okay? All right. I don't know what we're doing next. So I have to come take a look. One arm plank. Let's do this shit. Got some core work now. Okay, so we're just gonna be on one arm. Gonna hold this for a minute. Can you hold it for a minute? We'll see. Let me see. I have to make sure I have this. So I make sure I'm on camera. All right, one arm plank. Boom. Core is nice and straight. Try not to turn your body like this at all, right? Try to keep your chest and your nipples point to the ground. That'll give you a visual. Am I right? Getting a good sweat going already. I mean, it's Thailand, so Don't really have to do too much to sweat, am I right? Where are you doing this workout? Or where do you plan on doing this workout? Let me know in the comments. If you're not doing it right now, fucking commit to doing it later then and tell me where you're gonna do it. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, one arm plank, other side. Good control of your breath. Good stable core. Your core should be tight like someone's gonna kick you in it, right? Your back should be straight. Your glutes should be squeezing together. The wider your feet are, the easier it's gonna be for your balance. The closer they are, the harder it's gonna be. 3, 2, 1. So I mixed up the timing a little bit on that, but it's all good. What we got now? Oh, we got one arm plank still. You can tell I'm a little out of the loop right now. But what we're gonna do next is cross hook roundhouse, okay? Just shake your arms out real quick. Bounce around, hands up in a fight stance. And now we're doing cross hook roundhouse. And I want you to get back into your fight stance, okay? So cross hook roundhouse and back into your fight stance. If you want to, you throw the cross hook roundhouse and you come back into a check. All right, it's up to you. But you always want to make sure you're coming back into a fight stance, all right? You don't want to throw it and end up like this with your back towards your opponent, right? So you want to throw the cross hook roundhouse and come back. Make sure when you throw the roundhouse, it's your hips and your body doing the kicking, and your leg is just following your body. You're not kicking with your leg, you're kicking with your body. Your leg is following, right? Cross hook, roundhouse, and back. Cross hook, roundhouse, and back. Hands up, chin is tucked. Cross hook, roundhouse, and back. One more time, make it perfect. Cross hook, roundhouse, and back. What we got next, Sean? Balancing teep. So, balance on one leg, other leg is up, throwing the teep. This is the balancing teep that you do in the fitness assessment. You want to stay nice and controlled. You don't actually want to teep. You don't want to do this. This is not doing anything, okay? You need to actually teep. Try to actually hurt someone. Try to actually drive someone back. Like you're trying to kick down a door. Other leg. Other leg is nice and planted in the ground. Bring your other leg up. Same idea. Teep, 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 teep. Your arms are going to help you with the counterbalance, right? Make sure you're driving your hip forward. So it's not just your leg, it's your hip. Stay balanced, stay controlled of your breathing. Stay focused. 3, 2, 1. Forgot the order of everything. Now we're doing the boxing pyramid. So, fight stance, you're gonna throw jab, then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're coming back down. Jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, jab, jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, hook, uppercut, jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, jab. Hands are coming right back to the face. Make sure the punches are nice and crisp. You're counting up to 4 and then down to 1. Jab, cross, jab, jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, hook, cross, jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, jab, jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Whew, we're almost there. We got a couple more rounds going. We're gonna do plank knee to elbow. And then we're gonna do push-ups, freestyle, and burpees. All right, so I just wanted you to get into plank position again. You're gonna hold it here. Be nice and strong, nice and steady right here. Core is nice and tight. Then when I say go, you're gonna do push-ups as many as you can in 30 seconds. Full range, okay? No little bitch-ass push-ups. You ready? Let's go. So all the way down, all the way up. Good control. Back's nice and straight. If you have to, you can drop down to your knees, but make sure that your chest is coming to the ground and it's not your head like this, okay? You got this. Come on, 10 more seconds. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Now we're just gonna freestyle shadow box. So whatever comes to mind, just nice and easy. Jab, cross, check, teep, cross, jab, jab, teep, switch kick, check. So you either can follow me, jab, cross, jab, elbow, knee, or you can do it based off your own flow. Whatever feels the best for you, okay? Jab, cross, hook to the body, roundhouse, check, teep, knee, knee, jab, 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 elbow, cross, elbow, 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 knee, check, jab, cross, lean back, cross, roundhouse, check, teep, jab, 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 cross, hook, cross, knee, roundhouse. All right. So one of the philosophies in the fighter's body is you start strong, but you finish stronger, bitches. So we're gonna do a minute of burpees. You ready? Let's go. No better way to start the day or to end the day with some working out, right? Can you keep up with me? Can you keep up with the pace? Can you keep up with the Muay Thai guy? Easy work. This is where you build the mental strength, is by pushing yourself physically. We're just getting warmed up anyway. This is only a 10-minute workout. If I can talk while doing this, you can do it. Come on. We're gonna be huffing and puffing afterwards, so that's for sure. Ready? 3, or 10 more seconds, sorry. One more. Whew. Let me catch my breath real quick. You do the same. Hands up. You're a champ. Whew. All right. Let me just move things around a little bit so I can see you guys, see what's going on. What's up? Pouring sweat. Pour in sweat. Need some water. What do you guys think? Was that all right? What's up, Rebecca? Thanks for joining in from New Zealand. Whew. This ain't easy. Damn straight. People, some workout programs, are like, oh, it's easy to get in shape. It's easy to get ripped. Fuck that, it ain't easy. You don't want it to be easy. Anything easy is not worth doing, in my opinion. You gotta earn that shit. You gotta work. That's what the fighter's body's all about. So what I just did was a little sample of a variety of things I do inside the fighter's body. So that's kind of like a combined workout of all the different styles of workouts that I do inside the membership. So the membership, which is now open, by the way, only for a few days, has technique focused workouts where we just do technique and you're focused on the finer details of how to throw the jab, of how to throw the roundhouse, of how to defend properly. All right. Then we also do HIIT workouts, which is like the burpees and like cardio type of stuff, explosive push-ups, regular push-ups. And then we do some yoga in the middle of the week. And then we mix in some shadow boxing shred, which is a little bit of technique in shadow boxing, right? And a little bit of HIIT, a little bit of cardio. So this way, not only are you sharpening your technique and being able to strike like a fucking pro, but you're also getting in shape and training your body and your mind to be in shape like a fucking pro. And then we're doing cardio core. There's a lot of core exercises, a lot of like running in place, burpees, and that kind of stuff. Then we finish off the week with a heavy bag workout. Do you need a heavy bag? No, you do not need a heavy bag. You can do it without the heavy bag. It don't matter. So, what'd you guys think? When are you gonna do this? I want you guys to commit to this shit, all right? I just did it. It's only 10 minutes. You can hit the replay later on and bang it out another time. But you gotta put in the work if you want it. If you want to be a champion in life, inside and outside the ring, you gotta put in the work, you gotta push yourself. So, you guys got any, let me see some comments, Scott. Drop some comments. Let me see if you guys got any questions or anything. Specifically about the fighter's body, ideally, I'd be happy to answer questions like that. Technique questions, try to keep it upper body oriented if possible. Tired as hell, repeat this in the morning. Awesome, you fucking did it. That means you're a fucking savage, Sherman. Hell yeah, that's what it's all about. Well said, keep that lazy mentality out of your head. You don't need it. Don't need it. It's just sucking your drive, your energy, of your motivation. Nah, nothing worth doing is ever gonna be easy. Awesome technique and endurance drills. Thanks, TJ. Glad you appreciate that. Scott, you doing this too, motherfucker? Afterwards, Scott's gonna be banging out. You don't worry. Don't worry. Bro, love it. Layton, New Jersey. Thanks, Sean. You got it. So just a quick reminder. Just wanted to do this workout. If you guys have any questions, shoot them my way. I'll make sure to answer them. But just a quick little reminder that in the next few days, I'm going to be doing some interviews with members of the Fighter's Body. So this way you can get some insight on their experience inside the membership, doing the workouts, improving their technique, getting in good shape, losing weight, having more confidence to spar and get in the ring. I'm going to be interviewing up to 15 members. And so they're all different walks of life. Some are teachers, some are amateur fighters, some are in the 50s, some are in the 20s, some are in the US, UK, New Zealand, Australia. They're all over the world. So I have no doubt that one of them will be able to relate to you in your situation, and they're not making excuses to why they're not getting in shape. And that's why they sign up for the Fighter's Body. Gives them structure, gives them guidance, it motivates them, holds them accountable, and just teaches them everything I know. So make sure you sign up for it. At least go check it out because it closes in a few days. All right, guys, I'm going to be giving away the free 1-year membership in a few days. Just want to let everyone have a chance to do the homework of the 5-day challenge, which I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, any questions, Scott? Anyone asking questions at all? Do you have a different game plan for every fight or always go forward with be the aggressor? So I've messed around with game plans and I've messed around with just flowing. And I find that I fight a lot better when I just flow. I don't overthink it. If I have a game plan and it doesn't start to work, then I start to doubt myself a little bit, and then that can lead into like a spiral, a downward spiral of not knowing what to do and being too hesitant. If I flow, it's just a lot more fun. I don't get as much anxiety thinking about it. I just trust myself to fight. I know what I'm doing. I'll see the openings. I'll find the openings, and I'll adjust on the fly. But I don't really game plan too much. I just do what I do best. And that depends on the day is what I do best too. But usually punching people in the face is what I do best. So I typically stick with that. Yes, Red, sign up for the Fighter's Body membership. Let me know what you think. It is a great way to just kickstart your fitness, or if you're already in some type of routine of working out, this is a great way to ramp it up and have more intention behind your workouts. And especially if you're watching me, the Muay Thai guy, so you're obviously into Muay Thai. And literally I'm teaching you all the techniques that I know, all the combinations that I've used in a fight to knock people out. You're learning that stuff. So it's not just this cardio, kickboxing, fitness bullshit, all right? This is like the real deal. You're actually learning what I use in a fight. And you're getting in sick shape while doing it. And you're trying to keep up with me. Man, there's nothing. I know this might sound like an overstatement, but there's no program like this. I fucking guarantee it. There's no program like this. What other program are you going to have 144 follow-along workouts? That's a mixture of technique, a mixture of heavy bag, shadowboxing, yoga, mobility, flexibility, cardio, core, HIIT interval training, and then also a good community to feel supported in. And I give away free prizes every month. As long as you continue doing the workouts and you fill out the assessments every week, you have a chance to win a free t-shirt, free shorts. There ain't nothing like that. Ain't nothing like that out there. I don't mean to sound arrogant or cocky, but like I've just put so much time and effort into creating this membership because I know so many people struggle with finding a good coach or with staying motivated or finding enough time or not having any equipment or any way to train. This covers all those excuses. You really don't have any excuses with this program. $39 a month. What is that? One day eating out a month? That's one weekend not buying beer. Like, where's your priorities at? That's my question, right? So if your priorities is your health, your fitness, your mindset, and just being the best version of yourself, $39 shouldn't be anything, all right? But if you want to spend that money on other things, by all means, go ahead and do that. But if you're someone who's serious about life, serious about health, serious about your Muay Thai, then you owe it to yourself, at least check it out. And I have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if you don't like it for whatever reason, no harm, no foul. I'll send you your money back, and hopefully you enjoyed at least some of the workouts, all right? So, yeah, I just want to make sure that this is like actually providing results. Why did people don't use shoulder butt in Muay Thai? There's not really a good time or place for that. Why use a shoulder butt when you can use an elbow? It's not like we're clinching up against the fence. And when we're clinching, you see the shoulder butt in MMA recently because of Conor McGregor, right? But a lot of the times is they're able to grip on each other's hands, and so they're not able to have any control of their hands or elbows. So that's where they're able to use the shoulder because both their hands are fighting for the hips usually, or against each other's hands, and that's where the shoulder butt comes into play. But the shoulder butt, there's not really just a good Muay Thai is different than MMA. There's not as many good opportunities for that in Muay Thai, in my opinion. Is it okay to train without mats on the ground? Yes, it is. I recommend trying to get mats if you can, or some type of padding, because it'll just be softer with your joints and your knees. But the Thais, the Thais don't need anything to train. They'll train on the dirt. They'll train on the concrete. They don't care. And so you really can do it any way you want. But if possible, then yeah, mats are going to be beneficial because it'll just be a little bit softer on your joints, and it won't hurt as much in that sense. Especially if you like throw a kick and you fall on your head, you want to have some padding. Leslie, don't know if this has been asked. Can I see the breakdown of the fighter's body daily schedule? Thanks. Going to. So the daily schedule depends on the day, right? But there's monthly calendars every single month, where it breaks down exactly what workout you should be doing each and every day. Now, there's 6 workouts a week. Do you need to do all 6 workouts? No, I recommend 3. I recommend 3 workouts depending on your goals. If you focus on like technique and being like the best fighter you can be, the technique workout, the shadow boxing workout, and the heavy bag workout are the 3 that I recommend. If you're trying to get in great shape, lose weight, build muscle, burn that excess fat, then the HIIT body weight exercise circuit, the cardio core circuit, and the shadow boxing shred is going to be the way to go. And then if you want to focus on mobility, flexibility, injury prevention, and just being in control of your body, then the technique focused yoga flow and shadow boxing shred are the best ways to go for that, in my opinion. But yes, the month 1 calendar, Scott just posted a little picture. They change every month, obviously. And then, yeah, I send you daily accountability emails and everything as well. So this way, you'll be hearing from me. If you sign up for this, you'll be hearing from me. I'm going to be trying to motivate you, trying to get you inspired, trying to get you just wanting to be the best version of yourself, because that's why I train. Because it helps me grow, helps me get in better shape, helps me feel more confident, helps me be more disciplined, and the list goes on and on and on. So yeah, if you have any questions, you can either send me a message on Facebook, you can drop a comment here. And like I said, the membership is only open for like another 3 days or so. And so you'll want to grab it soon if you can, because it's only a limited time opening. Fighter's body not available after February 5th. No, it is not. February 3rd is not available after Wednesday night at midnight Eastern time. The reason I do this is because I really want to focus my time and energy on new members who are obviously like committed and serious about their training and about their life, about their health. And I don't want to be overflowing myself with people coming in every week, every month. I like to have it in one large group because it allows everyone to be starting at the same time and everyone can see progress and keep motivated with each other. It's like, this is kind of why I host Muay Thai training camps too, right? With the Muay Thai training camps here in Thailand, everyone arrives at the same time. Everyone gets to know each other at the same time. Everyone progresses at the same time. And then at the end, they're all like super bonded. Everyone's like great friends. They usually come back for another Muay Thai camp. But this is how I'm running the fighter's body, is I want a big group of people to come all in at once. Everyone's going to get along. Obviously, we have some veterans in the fighter's body who've been with me for over a year now, but they're going to help you feel inspired, feel motivated, because you're going to see the results that they've gotten. You're going to be like, damn, that I can get that. Then I'm going to stay consistent. I'm going to keep putting in the work. So yeah, after February 3rd at midnight, fighter's body is closed. I won't be opening it up again until later in the year. So it's now or never. It's now or never. If you had a concussion or been rocked, how long do you wait before you go back to training? It depends on the severity of it and how much it's affecting your head, essentially. If you're seeing flashes and like tracers still, then obviously you want to take a little bit more time off. If you're sensitive to light, take more time off. If you have a headache, take more time off. Obviously, you want to stay away from sparring for like at least a month after a concussion. It's crazy. Football players will like run fucking head to head, both get knocked out, get wheeled off, and then come back for the next quarter and continue playing. It's fucking crazy. Head trauma and concussions are no joke, so it's better to be safe than sorry and take more time off than you think is even necessary and give your brain enough time to recover. Drink a lot of water, give your brain a lot of fluids. But yeah, more time the better. And go to your doctor. Go ask your doctor too. Doctor will also think you're crazy though and try to convince you to stop fighting. I fight ortho, but for the most part, I'm a left-handed, very dominant left. When do I switch stance? My comfort level is hampered. Can I capitalize the strength into my jab in ortho? Yeah, so like there's no right or wrong way or right or wrong time to be switching your stance. So some fights I fight completely southpaw, some fights I fight completely orthodox, some fights I fight between the two. So what I've done is, for my southpaw stance, I've just found the best techniques and combinations and tactics that work from my southpaw. And so when I'm southpaw, I'm able to utilize those things. So for example, from southpaw, I'm right hand dominant, right? So I like to throw my lead hook, my lead uppercut, and my jab, and my lead teep. And then from my rear side, I like to throw my rear roundhouse and my knee, and sometimes a cross, but my cross isn't as powerful as my right hand, right? So when I switch to orthodox, I'm usually trying to bait them into my lead side. So if you're naturally orthodox and you're going to southpaw, what was it? You fight orthodox, but you're southpaw? I mean, that's great, because then your lead side is even closer to them. So this way you can really throw some hooks and uppercuts and jabs really strongly. But it really comes down to just experimenting. Try sparring, try pad work, try bag work, try shadow boxing in both stances, and try to get a feel for what makes the most sense based off your body mechanics and what feels the most comfortable for you. And then just take note of it. That really helps. And then just try to grow from there. So my battery is dying. I got 15%. So we're going to do 5 more questions, and then I got to get going, unfortunately. A little bit shorter than normal. I wasn't as prepared this morning. Jerry, can you strike and use the palm of your glove to the face or head? Yes. A lot of times when I throw a hook, I'll just slap the bitch. I'll just slap them and try to push them into my roundhouse. I'll just throw a long hook. But yeah, you can use the palm of your hand. I slap you. I slap you, slap you. Is macros, non-whey protein good for training? Is macros non-whey protein? I'm not sure what that is exactly, but whey protein is good for post-training, typically. I drink a protein smoothie after my training session. So yeah, yes, I would say yes. I don't know what that specific brand or type is, but whey protein, generally speaking, is a good thing for after training. Get those muscles, yo. What is your daily eating routine like, just in general, not necessarily during fight training? Do you consume a certain amount of protein, carbs, etc.? What couples are your favorite meals? Good question, Nick. So I'll tell you what a typical day for me right now is. So I wake up, I fast until about 10 or 11. Then I have a juice. The juice is usually either like apple, beets, carrot, and ginger, or it's like orange, apple, and lemon and ginger, or it's like celery, cucumber, and apple and lemon. So usually it's some type of green juice. I have that, and then afterwards I'll have like my brunch in like an hour after the juice. That's usually like an oatmeal bowl, or it's eggs with like sweet potatoes and some veggies. The oatmeal bowl sometimes has like bananas, honey, blueberry, some nuts in it, and that kind of stuff. And then I'll take a little bit to digest, right? And then my next meal usually is like 3 or 4 hours later. It's usually like a snack, like an apple and peanut butter, banana and peanut butter, dates, dragon fruit, nuts, that kind of stuff. I'm usually snacking in the middle of the day. And then I'll have a big dinner, and the dinner is usually something simple: chicken, rice, broccoli, chicken, noodles, salad. It's usually protein, carb, and green. And that tends to work the best for me. So I would answer that question a little bit more in depth, but I'm just running out of battery. I want to get to 2 more questions. I said 5 more, but this computer is dying really quickly. Best way to split in 3, 1 hour, 45 a day? A day? You're trying to do 2-hour sessions 3 times a day? Morning, afternoon, night. I mean, that's what I would do. I would wake up, first thing I would do is train. Then I would recharge, refresh, replenish with some good nutrients, and then I would train again at like noon. And then I would do the same thing, then train again at like 6, something like that. I would challenge you to be just worried about a 2-hour session once per day and make that consistent first. And then once you make that consistent, then you can start adding more to it. But 3 times a day is, I don't even train 3 times a day. If anything, I train 2 times a day in longer batches. All right, one more question. Remedy for the lead teep. Always wanted to raise the ball, the foot in the rear. Problem staying planted. Remedy for the lead teep. Do you mean like you throwing the lead teep, or you defending the lead teep? If you're throwing the lead teep, just make sure your back foot is planted. Don't worry about it being powerful. Worry about it being precise and accurate, and have it as a good timing mechanism, so this way it can stop your opponent's forward momentum or the combination. It doesn't need to be anything crazy. It could just be boop, boop. That's what the Thais do. They just fucking boop you all day and every day, and you can't fucking hit them because they just keep booping you. All right, so the computer's gonna die. Hopefully I can finish off talking before I leave here, but I appreciate you guys joining in. I hope you enjoyed the 10-minute workout that I just did. Make sure you go do it. Don't just watch me work out. You fucking go do it too, all right? I challenge you. That's my challenge. Drop the mic, all right? So go do that. If you like that type of workout, if you wanna keep improving your technique, get in great shape, and just have a lot of fun while doing it, alongside me, go check out the Fighter's Body. Like I said, it's open now. It closes on Wednesday, and so there's a limited time opening, but there's 144 follow-along workouts, a 12-month workout calendar, an awesome community of motivated, driven, ambitious people who are just looking to get after it. So whether you're a parent with kids who wants to stay in shape and be a good role model for your kids, or whether you're a 20-year-old who's trying to become an amateur fighter and step in the ring for the first time, or you're a 50-year-old who wants to challenge themselves by stepping in the ring, and this has been your long time dream, this is the program for you. If you're stuck in quarantine, your gym was closed, you have nowhere to train, you have no equipment, this was for you. And I offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't like it for whatever reason, which I almost am 100% certain that you will, I'll refund your money. So you really got nothing to lose. And like I said, $39. Just don't go out to eat one weekend out of the month. Stop drinking 1 Starbucks coffee a week, and then boom, that's enough for your membership. So where are your priorities at? That's just what I'm asking. And it could be like, if you like your Starbucks coffee as opposed to staying in shape, by all means. But you got to make sacrifices if you want to be a champion. That's what it comes down to. If you want to be a fighter, you got to fucking fight for this. And I'm not trying to just sprinkle this, making it seem like it's easy. It's not easy. But I didn't make it for people who want things easy. I made this membership for people who know that they got to work to get what they want. That's where you actually accomplish things. That's where you achieve things. And that's when you feel fucking good. All right, so go check out the Fighter's Body. I'll be doing some live interviews with members later tonight, my time, morning Eastern time. So just keep an eye out for more live streams coming your way, and I'll see you next time.